Have you ever seen someone suddenly gasping for air? Their chest feels tight, they are coughing nonstop, and with every breath, you can hear a whistling sound, which is called wheezing. Most people assume it's just an allergy or maybe a seasonal flu, but in reality, this could be a sign of asthma. And if ignored, it can lead to a life threatening situation. Tell me in the comments, have you ever witnessed someone during an asthma attack? A schoolboy was playing basketball. Suddenly, he started breathing heavily and couldn't continue. Everyone thought it was just low stamina, but when he was checked by a doctor, it turned out to be exercise induced asthma. Now, what is asthma? Asthma is a chronic respiratory condition. In asthma, the airway breathing tubes become narrow, inflamed, and filled with excess mucus. This makes it very difficult for the air to flow in and out of the lungs. Imagine your water pipe filled with mud. The water still flows, but slowly and with resistance. That's what happens in asthma. The air struggles to pass through narrowed airways. Have you ever felt shortness of breath after running or during cold weather? Comment yes or no. Triggers and causes of asthma. Asthma is actually triggered by certain factors. Allergies like dust, pollens, pet hair, mold, pollution and smoke, cold air or sudden weather changes, exercise-induced asthma, stress or strong emotions. A young girl only experienced asthma attacks in winter because cold air irritated her airways. Once a patient noticed this breathing worsened only when he visited homes with cats. Later on, allergy tests confirmed pet dander allergy as the main trigger. In your opinion, which trigger is the biggest reason for asthma? Pollution, cold air, or allergies? Comment your answer. Who is at risk? Children who suffer frequent chest infections, women, especially during hormonal changes, people living in polluted cities, smokers or those exposed to secondhand smoke, anyone with family history of asthma or allergies. Research shows that asthma cases are almost double in big polluted cities compared to rural areas. Do you live in a big polluted city or smaller town? Comment your city name below. Now, symptoms. Daytime symptoms can be shortness of breath and chest tightness, and nighttime symptoms frequent coughing at night, breathlessness in early morning. Exercise-induced symptoms, breathing difficulties during running, sports, or heavy activity. And general symptoms can be wheezing, whistle-like sound while breathing, frequent coughing spells, and fatigue. Imagine it's 2 a.m. You suddenly woke up struggling to breathe. Your chest feels heavy and a wheezing sound escapes with every breath. This is what a classic asthma attack feels like. Have you ever been waken up nighttime by coughing or breathlessness? Comment yes or no. Complications, if ignored, can cause frequent severe attacks, repeated hospitalizations, permanent lung collapse and damage, poor quality of life, missing school, work, or sports, rarely a life-threatening asthma attack. Once a young man ignored his asthma for years, thinking it was minor. One day, a severe attack landed him in ICU. That was when he realized ignoring asthma could be deadly. He was intubated because he could not breathe by himself and his lungs and diaphragm were getting tired. And that's when people die of this attack because the diaphragm and the lungs cannot work anymore. They get so tired. Do you think asthma can be fatal if untreated? Comment yes or no. How the diagnosis is made. Doctors start with a detailed history of symptoms. Spirometry test measures how much air you can breathe in and out. Peak flow meter helps patients monitor breathing daily. Allergy tests identify triggers. It's like testing a car engine, checking how much air and fuel it can handle. Spirometry is like an engine test for your lungs. Have you ever done a lung function test like spirometry? Type yes or no. What are the treatments of asthma? Number one, quick relief, what called rescue inhalers like albuterol inhalers, which instantly relaxes airways and allows easier breathing. You can use these inhalers up to 4 times a day, 6 hours apart, 2 puffs at a time. But this is just for short term. Long term control medications are steroid inhalers that reduce inflammation in the lungs. Daily preventative medications stop attacks from happening. Number three, lifestyle management. Avoid triggers like smoke, dust and pollens or pollution, regular medical checkups, and exercise under doctor supervision. Many people think that inhalers are addictive or harmful. In reality, these save life. They're effective and often life-saving. What do you think? Are inhalers safe or risky? Comment your opinion below. Prevention and lifestyle. Stay away from smoke and cigarettes. Wear masks to protect against dust and pollens. Be extra careful during weather changes. Follow a healthy diet and regular exercise. Never stop medications without doctor's advice. If you could have just one piece of advice to an asthma patient, what would that be? Write it in the comments. Asthma is a common disease, but ignoring it can be dangerous. It cannot be completely cured, but with proper treatment, it can be controlled. The key is avoid your triggers, take your medications correctly, and never skip your medications without doctor's follow-up and advice. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share this with your friends and family, and type asthma awareness in the comments so I know you watched the video till the end. I'm Dr. Raza and you're watching Dr. Raza Health 360 MD. Your better health is my mission. My name is Dr. Raza. I'm a practicing family physician in USA for the past 18 years. I'm an American board-certified physician and diplomate of American Board of Family Medicine.